sunrise to sunset. My name's Lisa, I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive Empath, and this is going to be a reading for my beautiful shiny gem stars. Gemini, before we get started, a great big thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, donations, booking me for a personal reading and joining me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses. If you'd like to find out more about booking me for a personal, or you'd like to join me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses, please do feel free to check out my website sunrisetosunset.co.uk or have a little nosy in the description box below. It's here, gem stars. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gemini. Happy birthday to you. Big jazz hand finish there. It's Gemini season. Get all excited. Happy birthday to anybody whose birthday it is today. Hope you have a beautiful day, my lovely, or lovelies. Right, let's have a little looky. Let's have a good reading for the Gem Star season, right? Okay. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Sandalphon. Please bring forward messages for Gemini's highest good. For Gemini's highest good only, please. And may all energy sent my way be returned back to you tenfold, my lovelies. Okay, good reading, please. Positive messages for my beautiful gem stars. What does Gemini need to know? The universe. Air energy spinning around your head, my lovelies. Some upgrades for the birthday season, closing out the old, starting a new Gemstar year. Okay, we have got, stand your ground and, live. Love begins, Gems. Right. Messages for Gemini's highest good only, please. What am I? Emotional withdrawal. Hokey tokey. Got a bit of emotional, got a lot of heart chakra energy going on there, my lovelies. Okay, so we have got universal energies whizzing around, my lovely air signs. You know, Gemini, you are known for having a lot of thoughts, right? A lot going on within that mind. But we've got this universal energy and, you know, alongside this stand your ground as well. Look at you. Standing in front of that boosted sun that we've got now. This, this extra, how do I even put it? You know, we're getting a lot of universal energies thrown our way, right? We've had more solar flares this year than I can ever remember. Okay, it's a lot of this crazy energy being sent our way that I don't think we've ever, you know, kind of dealt with before, my lovely gem stars. It can be a little bit hectic. It can put you, you know, in some strange energies, right? But you've got a lot of downloads incoming, you know, these universal forces are literally whizzing around the old crown chakra there, my lovely gem stars, okay? So, you know, it's sort of stand your ground, right? Stay earthed, okay? Because, you know, we're getting all this crazy solar energy, right, at the minute. But a lot of downloads, a lot of upgrades, you know. It is your birthday as well. So when we get around to birthday season, we tend to have big cycles, big close out of the old cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. I know, we always say this, right? But birthday season is particularly sort of an upgrade season, okay? You might be thinking, what do I want? You know, what do I want from here? You know, it's your birthday. Make a birthday wish as well, Gem stars, okay? Wish upon that star. What do you want to bring into this new, you know, this new solar cycle, your solar return, right? And there you are, standing in front of that solar return in your power, my lovely gem stars. You're like, bring it on, bring on this solar energy. You know, it's like, I can take it, I can handle it, right? So, you know, find new ways to ground, okay? Because we've never had this sort of energy being thrown at us. You will be not wise, but it might be beneficial for you to keep your eyes peeled on channels that do kind of solar weather, okay? So, you know, not earthly weather, but what is going on outside of the earth weather-wise. You know, look at these solar flares. When they are incoming, I'm tending to notice it unsettles our energy, okay? It's a kind of force that we haven't really felt before. Be careful in the sun as well, as a little side message, because it's hitting extra hard. You know, look at the size of that sun, right? It's almost like the sun has kind of doubled over the last couple of years. Changed colour as well to more of these white sort of energies. And also, interesting, a lot of people are photographing that it has this kind of ring around it at the minute. So there's a lot going on in the skies. Keep your eyes to the skies, my lovely gem stars. But being, you know, particularly being air signs, you may find it a little bit unsettling within your mind space, but also on your body. So extra aches, extra pains, a pressurized feeling down your neck, on top of your shoulders. You may have headaches. So there's a lot of physical symptoms that are coming along with it. So I know I say get grounded a lot. What I'm going to do is, I found a fantastic channel. I will pin it in the comments below. His name's Stefan, and he's like a soul brother, a brother from another mother. He focuses on getting grounded, on electromagnetic systems. He's also a lover of copper, as am I. You might find, you know, wearing a lot of copper at this time as well, just to help your electromagnetic system. Working with magnets as well is going to be very helpful, because what we're trying to do is reinforce our own electric barriers, okay, our own electric force field, our aura as such, okay, you know, this energy that is around and surrounding the body, my lovely gem stars, okay? So some things to focus on at this time. Now we've got love begins and emotional withdrawal, okay? So we do kind of have, before we come into the birthday season, a bit of a withdrawal. And it's a bit of a going inside and really thinking about, you know, you might be, sometimes we hit milestone birthdays as well, or sometimes we sum up, you know, what happened the last year in the run up to, you know, maybe if you're just turning, I don't know, 44, you might look at what happened in in your age of 43 and think, right, come 44, I want to be doing X, Y, and Z. So you might be, you know, a little bit withdrawn at this time, especially with all that emotional energy, the physical energy that is hitting us. Now we do have this beautiful love begins, and we've got the rainbow as well. There's a lot of rainbows going on in the sky at the minute as well, particularly being seen around the sun as well, like in a halo type effect. Okay, so again, just some really weird and wonderful, you know, it is a crazy time to be alive, my lovelies. There's no guidebook for what we are all collectively going through right now. But at the same time, it's super interesting what is going on, right? So, and we said as well, I saw those other heart cards. You might be having, you know, possible physical symptoms within the heart. Maybe you're having like palpitations, you know, maybe a racing heart. Just keep an eye on those symptoms, obviously, but with all that solar activity, with that energy that is hitting us, it's affecting our electromagnetic systems or electrical systems within ourselves as well. So your heart might be being activated, okay, to next kind of level. This is a lot of love for yourself as well. So you might, you know, this could indicate you coming together with another person to share this beautiful golden cup of love, gem stars. But this may be an upgrade, you coming into that energy of, you know, I'm worth it, okay? Gem, I know it's like you have some self-worth issues, right? Not just you, gem stars, you know, everybody has it, right? But for some reason, on this channel, we have a lot of self-worth cards coming up. So maybe, you know, you're thinking, maybe I didn't have as much self-worth at the age of, you know, X, whatever you were this last year. And maybe you're like coming into that realisation that, you know, dang, I'm worth it, right? Say it loud, gem stars. I am worthy, Okay, I have a lot of high self-esteem, high self-worth. Okay, bringing this cup of love to yourself at this time, or like I said, maybe within a current connection, love is blossoming. Maybe a connection coming in for you. Maybe you've been in this state of emotional withdrawal, and universe is like, here, Gemstar, have a cup of love. It's your birthday, right? So we'll get some more cards and see what else wants to come out, my lovelies. Let's get some energy cards. Okay. Messages for Gemstars, highest good only, please. What do my beautiful Gemstars need to know? Oh, Jenny's. Okay, so we do have caring connection. Okay, so somebody, you know, it could be within an existing relationship. Maybe there's some more romance being brought in, or maybe these doors are opening up for my beautiful single Gemmy Gems. You know, look, we've got this balance being brought in as well. Okay, divine masculine, divine feminine. Let's pop that down. Okay. Messages for Gemstars, highest good only, please. What do my beautiful Gemstars need to know? Oh, heart. Big emphasis on the heart chakra. Okay, and we've got 22, and then we've got, it doubles to a 44. Okay, so could be seeing 222, could be seeing 444, but this doubling up of energy does indicate, you know, coming into union, or maybe coming into balance with your own divine masculine, divine feminine here. But we do have a 5 here, 1 and a 4, you know, the 5. So there's a change. So for those of you who are single, this is indicating, you know, a nice equal coupling, a yoking, a balanced connection coming in. So if you've only experienced, or if you've had a lot of experience with relationships that have kind of, you know, made you withdraw that beautiful heart chakra, you know, this is spirit saying it's time to open up. Okay, it's time to, you know, feel this beautiful heart chakra energy, and it's very much just keeps bringing up this heart energy. Okay, so you might be feeling there's a soft kind of energy coming through. So softening up that heart chakra, opening yourself up to be loved. You know, with this this self-worth, if we've got low self-worth, then we kind of close down, right? Because we don't feel that we're worthy. Whereas this is like a more of an open, kind of enthusiastic, like, yeah, I'm going to get myself back out there. Maybe you haven't, you know, maybe you've been a bit sort of not slacking on the dating scene, but maybe you just sort of, maybe you've given up. Maybe you're just like, where am I going to find this equally yoked partner, or this balance that I'm looking for? Okay, know that it is incoming here for you. We've got adjacent possibilities. So again, opening up, all these doors are open. Okay, so this is like a lot about love, but I don't necessarily feel that it is just specifically about love, but more about opening up to the potential of love, the opening up to the thought of self-worth, having higher self-worth, higher self-esteem, moving forward into this next solar year. And, you know, having that higher self-esteem, that love for yourself, can open up many different possibilities, not just in love. You know, it could be that you didn't feel worthy of going for a particular career, or maybe going to a different country, or moving to a different state, etc., right? Whatever these possibilities are that you've closed yourself down to, with that heart opening, with having that love, that self-love, it's gonna elevate you so that you can, you know, take yourself down this hallway. Instead of sort of sitting in this closed down position, praying for this balanced energy to come in, you're seeing that this possibility is opening up for you. Okay, so get yourself down that hallway, my lovely gem stars, and make decisions from your heart as well. Okay, override that Gemini mind. That overthinking Gemini mind, okay? And go with the heart here. What does your heart want you to do at this time? And look at the bigger picture for the year ahead. Okay, and don't focus on what you haven't had in the past, but positive, you know, focus on what you do want rather than what you don't want. Okay, so try and switch up that mindset, that overthinking mind, or even, you know, bypass it and go straight to the heart. What does the heart want to do, Gemstar? Okay, you've got that beautiful butterfly on your head, you know, transformation, and it is a transformative time, you know. Birthday season is a transformative time, Gems. Okay, let's have a look. What else wants to come through for my beautiful Gemstars? Okay, so trust your talents in changing times. Okay, so we said, you know, it's having this higher self-esteem. Oh, we do have the Traveller as well. Time to move in a new direction. Okay, so maybe, you know, previously you're like, well, I want to do this, but I don't quite have that. Oh, look at that. Heart again. And also double message there of staying rooted and grounded as well. Okay. Things are opening up for you. It's like the Traveller is landing on these adjacent possibilities. So these doorways that have previously been closed. We've got a Flipper, the Shield Maiden. So make plans and focus. Write a lovely, you know, a list of affirmations. This year, I am going to have opportunities open up for me. This year, I'm going to listen to what my heart wants, my soul, you know, my spirit guides, rather than what that Gemini mind, you know, the one, the monkey mind that tells us, oh, you're not worthy of that, oh, you can't do that. Okay, it's time to override that, my lovelies. And with all the oppressive energy we've had over the last 3 years, it's very easy to shut down, to go into a negative mindset. Okay, I've been guilty. I think we've all, you know, kind of been guilty of that, right? Let me just pop that down a little bit. That's what this energy wants us to do, and it's hard to stay in a high vibrational positive energy. Okay, and also the more we keep an eye on what is going on, the more it makes our soul and our heart heavy. It's heartbreaking, a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, right? So we've kind of got to shift our mindsets in this new season, Gemstar. Hold up. Keeps doing that. It keeps wanting to fall down. Right, let me put you back up. Sorry about that, Gemstars. We fell over. Have you been drinking on your birthday? Let me just check you. Yeah, you're in the right place. Right. So, trust your talents in these changing times. Okay. And just in general, trust. You know, things are changing. I'm starting to see in the last couple of weeks some glimmers, some little glimmers of hope, some fight back against the woke agenda, fight backs against other agendas that I'm not going to mention on this channel. You can start to see some glimmers of hope. Okay, so we've got to really trust ourselves at this time. Trust our guides. Trust that, you know, God, the universe, they're gonna do. You know, the forces of light are gonna do their absolute down hard. Oh, goodness. Crikey, Gems, I don't know what's going on with this camera today. It does not want to. No! That's the third time the camera has fallen over. That never happens. Okay, so we're talking about that balanced energy and the camera's all over the place. Oh, you've been having birthday margaritas, right? So, don't fall over. Right. I mean, that might be a message in itself, right? Okay, we're talking about that energy unbalancing us or hitting us, these different energies, right? And I've done many readings over the last 3 years, and that has never happened. Okay, so that might be a little sign. If you're feeling unbalanced, you know, just to really focus on grounding at this time. Okay, and find different ways of grounding as well, my lovelies. But you know, trust your talents in these changing times. Okay, so if you've got some, you know, these heartfelt things that you have maybe not had the the confidence or that worthiness, you know, or, you know, money's tight as well. So maybe you might think, well, if I switch up my job and I go with what my heart wants to do, maybe that's full-time painting. Maybe it's, you know, something off the wall that you might not think, you know, it's a heartfelt talent of yours. How is that going to support me in the future? We're being asked to step into those creative talents, okay, at this time. So, you know, trust yourself, my lovelies. And Traveller, so, you know, it came out before. New directions opening up for you, okay? Places that you haven't been to before, people that you haven't found before. You know, maybe it's just moving out of the town that has always kind of held you back or kept you in that, maybe that lack of self-worth. Maybe, you know, like I moved out of my childhood home because it had so many attachments to my childhood trauma. You know, places, people that I didn't want to see, and places that you would go past again and again and again, like old houses that we used to live out when the trauma was happening. Things like that, right? These things can hold us in a place of low self-esteem, okay? So you're being guided out of those places. You're being guided into new territory, my lovelies. Okay, and again, you know, there's that, the Earth Guardian is this beautiful green. It is the heart chakra energy, but it is that message of stay rooted and grounded. And I know every reading it comes out, it's so important that we stay grounded, because once we come out of that grounded energy, we then go into the mind. And gems, you know, you have that tendency anyway, right? And with all this extra energy that is coming from the sun, that is coming from, you know, the universe, from God sending upgrades, universal forces sending upgrades to try and keep combating all that negative energy. So it's almost like maybe these energies that are coming through haven't even come through before, or maybe they have, like in pre-times like Atlantis and, you know, Lemuria, or these fallen, missing, vanishing civilizations that just mysteriously vanished. Maybe these energies haven't come through for a long time, right? So there's this weird, you know, it's landed on the yin and yang, this weird balancing act of whatever the forces of darkness do, then the forces of light have to step in. And, you know, it's sort of happening at a very frequent pace, right? It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with energetically. So, you know, as much as you can, find some new weird and wonderful ways. I've been doing that over the last couple of weeks, and I think, you know, I'm not going to share them here because I think once you've found these new ways, you should keep them kind of to your chest, gem stars. If you share them with your voice and not online, okay? So share them in person with your friends, but don't necessarily put them online, okay? The internet is an entity, okay? It's sucking energy out of us. It sucks. As soon as if you say something online, it's like you're sharing it with all kind of forces, okay? And I even mean in private emails, right? So just a little something for you to maybe bear in mind. Send a letter. If you want to get the word out, go old school, right? But find new creative ways of being able to ground, right? And then make these plans on focus, okay? You know, she's got her shield up as well, and you know, I do call us light warriors, but by saying that, we're almost putting ourselves in this energy of we have to fight. And when you have to fight day in, day out, it gets exhausting. So I'm rejigging my mindset over this as well. I have to find a new term rather than light warrior, because it's a fighting mindset. And we want to fight, you know, we want to kick back against what is happening to us. But when we put that term, you know, words are magic, and do we want to constantly be in this? She's in defense mode, right? And then it's interesting because it's landing on this emotional withdrawal. Okay, so exhausted kind of state. Okay, so if you can think of another name, you know, we've got that heart underneath there, and it wears your heart out if you feel like you have to be in that fighting mode, and also it wears your energetic system out because we're in fight or flight mode and we're being forced into fight or flight mode, rather than what we should be doing, making plans and focus. Make plans for the future, because we can get into a mindset right now of what's the point, you know, this big bad train is headed towards us, and you know, what's the point of making future plans? Okay, so it's imperative that we kind of not ignore, not bury our heads in the sand. We know that these forces are coming at us, okay, but maybe, you know, this is just, you don't have to take my word, okay, you deal with this however you need to deal with it, my lovely gem stars. But I would suggest that we make good plans, good solid plans, keep focusing on positive futures, okay, keep understanding that doors are going to open for us, that everything is not closed down, because that is the illusion that the forces of darkness wish us to have, and it shuts us down, it wears us out energetically, and then who is winning? And then if something does actually happen, if we're that, you know, cream crackered from fighting just the day-to-day kind of negativity that is thrown at us, then when we do need to act, we're going to be exhausted, and we're going to be heartbroken, and we're going to be in a withdrawn energy, okay? So, you know, there's no manual on how to deal with this. We're all dealing with day-to-day as best we can, right, my lovely gem stars? Okay, look, heart awakening. You're getting a big old heart upgrade. So you might be feeling things extra in your heart, you know, and feeling down, you know, sucking it in. But there's this beautiful, it's twofold when we have the heart upgrade, because we can feel things a lot more in our hearts, but it's a good and a bad thing, right? Especially when there's so much happening around us at this time. Okay, so, oh, lovely. Oh, look at that. The Earth connection, getting grounded, is coming out on the grounded card, right? And do check out that channel, Stefan, because he really teaches how to connect into the earth to ground. Okay, using different forces. And Archangel Michael's on the bottom there. Oh, beautiful Mother Mary. Let's have Mother. Okay. I was thinking about her this morning, and there she is. Okay, so we've got this roses over the heart here with Mother Mary and Lady Nada. And rose quartz is a very supportive crystal to be using at this time. It softens that heart, and that's that energy that I was feeling at the start. It's a soft energy that is coming into your heart chakra at this time, okay? So, like I said, it's a twofold, right? Because it can make us feel soft. But it's a beautiful energy at the same time, okay? It's also, it's that loving energy as well. So there's that sort of caring. Try not to overcare on the wrong things as well, right? Try not to focus on what is breaking your heart, but what is making your heart. Okay, and again, listen to that heart chakra. Don't let the mind, all this negative energy sort of fluttering around the mind, it can very much override the heart at this time as well. So that's what I'm saying about it's good and bad, okay? So awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. So we had the yin and the yang. There is a balance being brought in. The camera now seems to have balanced as well. Weird for it to be unbalanced 3 times, okay? But give and receive in balance. And when we have a good self-esteem and we feel that self-worth, we don't keep over-giving. We give as much as we receive. Okay, so there needs to be, Gemmy Gems, with your big old heart chakras, I know you can tend to be overgivers at time, okay, or at times. So a reminder here to, and when I say we give as much as we receive, like obviously it doesn't have to be 50-50 all the time, you know. If you give me £10, I want £10 back. I'm not saying that. Some people don't have it, you know, back. They don't have things to give back to you, but as long as they can give you the amount of appreciation, for example, okay, or maybe they help you out in some way, okay. So it doesn't need to be, you know, like for like, but there needs to be some reciprocal energy that returns to you, okay. We've got divine order, so knowing and trusting that everything is in divine order. It is on this move in a new direction and these possibilities opening up for you, okay. This is the divine order. Do what you feel is right, and an important lesson is unfolding, you know, for humanity on a collective level and on a personal level for you, my lovely gem stars. But everything is in divine order, okay, although it feels a bit crazy and mixed up, right? And we've got Earth Gaia, Earth connection from Gaia. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and just stay grounded, okay? This first card that comes out is always most important, and there's a lot whizzing around the old Gemstar brain at the minute, okay? So try and calm, you know, that heart chakra should calm it down, because there is a calming energy about this reading with that heart energy. So root yourself in your heart rather than your mind, okay? Get very much connected with Mother Gaia at this time. And we've got two mothers coming out as well, okay, which is that caring, you know, being able to self-soothe, being able to soothe other people at this time as well, okay? So there is a soothing, calming energy coming in, okay? So if you've had a bit of a manic sort of head, or maybe a bit of a pounding heart, there's this kind of energy, okay? And like I say, rose quartz, very beneficial for masculine and for feminine, okay? So trust in heaven. So again, this trust energy, trusting in yourself, trusting in heaven, trusting in the divine, trusting that the forces of light are fighting back, okay? And we've also, you know, Michael's got his sword here, and he's coming in on the shield maiden, you know. It's like, drop this defense, drop this warrior mode. I've got it. Okay, so we're trusting that, yes, we are like warriors, but we don't need to have that fight or flight reaction, or that fight or flight energy kind of running through us, because, you know, we've got Archangel Michael. Okay, we've got God, we've got the forces of the divine who are fighting on our behalf. And it's almost, if we're in warrior mode, we're almost not trusting that they've got it. Okay, so chuck up your worries and concerns to Archangel Michael. Allow him to wield his mighty sword for you. Trust in trust in heaven, you know, and whatever forces and sources that you personally tap into. These two are my like go-to. So Mother Mary and Archangel Michael coming out is saying, we've got you. Okay, so no, you know, Michael is the divine masculine who's going to fight off these forces for us, and Mother Mary is the one who's going to come in and give us a nice big hug and say, don't worry, Michael's got it. Okay, so you are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. Okay, so this whole you know, what is happening right now in the world is a very big process of how much we can trust. Because by being in our minds, by being worried and concerned the whole time, we're not only exhausting ourselves energetically, but we're kind of telling the divine that we don't quite trust that you've got us. It's a big old learning curve, you know. I'm learning every day. I'm sure you're learning every day. Hopefully the collective is, you know, as a whole, I think we're starting to learn. A lot of eyes are being opened, and there's lots of glimmers of hope at the minute, which are like, yes, come on, humanity, fight back. See, I just said fight back. See what I'm saying? It's really hard to have this energy of, I'm going to stand my ground. There we go. We're going to stand our ground, and the universe is going to fight on our behalf. But we have to be in this energy of strength and groundedness and trust. It's a tricky mixture, right? Okay, let's get some angel messages. Messages for Gemini, Gemini stars, highest good only, please. Floor. Honor your feelings. Okay, so you're in your feels. You're in your head and you're in your feels at the minute, Gem Stars. Messages for Gemini's highest good only. And that does happen around birthday season as well. It can be quite... Oh, look. Double Mother Mary. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. I just got the absolute chills. Whoa. And it's... Oh. She is here today, I tell you. I wanted to find... I've got some little... you know, look, she's here on my side. I got this out this morning. I wanted to find... I've got little, you know, like trinkets that you wear. So I didn't want to put a cross on, but I wanted to find my Mother Mary ones. And this is like absolute confirmation that I should dig around in my jewellery box and find them when I've done this reading, okay? Healthy choices. And again, she's getting grounded. She is in tree pose. So honour these feelings that you're going through. Okay. Got that big old full moon as well. When's the full? We've got a full moon coming up, haven't we, Gem Stars? I'm not quite sure of the date, but you may be feeling extra emotional, extra in the feels, Gems. Okay. Thank you, Haniel, for supporting me as I honour my emotions. Okay. So honour these emotions that you're going through, but try not to get stuck in your heads. Okay. Double Mother Mary, beautiful confirmation of this soft, mothering heart. I was going to say based, and they said, I just had blessed. Blessed energy, Gem Stars, the Divine Mother. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me give and receive the love I deserve. Double confirmation. Okay. Give and receive in balance. And give and receive the love I deserve. You deserve this love. Okay. For anybody feeling that they don't, you know, Spirit is here to tell you, you deserve this love, this balanced, reciprocated energy. And it's almost like we're going to stand our ground. We're not going to accept anything less than that anymore. Okay, I'm sure you've been through enough of that, Gem Stars. And as a collective as well, there's a very collective energy around that to say that we are not going to give to situations that are not willing to give back to us. It's time to upgrade into this energy of reciprocated love. Okay, healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. And this year is very much about, you know, we need to look after our bodies. We're being bombarded by energies, and you know, from both sides, okay, from dark and from the light. You know, there's a lot going on within our environment. There's a lot going on to Mother Earth, okay, being done to Mother Earth purposefully as well. The more we can get into our bodies, stay grounded, drink a lot of water, okay? It's really important to drink a lot of water at this time. You know, yoga, keep your body moving as well. Stagnant energy is not good at this time because it accumulates this mental energy. Okay, so keep yourselves moving, keep drinking water, keep making the highest choices for your body at this time, Gem Stars. It's super important. Okay, right, we're going to pull your spirit animal, but before then we're going to have a quick little 30-second ad break for my readings, sponsored by Mother Mary. Do you like the way I read? Do you need a little extra clarification in your life? Then a personal reading from myself may just be for you. I have an affordable, broken down structure for my readings, and you can choose from 1, 2, 3 or 4 question readings, or go for a What Does Spirit Want Me to Know reading. Yearly Outlook readings are also available. Readings are available within 24 or 48 hours, and your reading will be downloadable, so you can watch it as many times as you need to. Email me for availability, and I look forward to reading for you. Stay blessed. my lovelies. Let's have a look. What's spirit animal? Wow, I didn't even get to flip. We've got the Tiger. Oh look, the scales are balanced. Okay, things being bought. You know, it's a constant sort of up, down, up, down, up, down. It's hard to get a nice. We don't want to be flatline, right? Not a lot happens. You know, apart from the obvious, when there's a flat line within that heart. Okay, we want, you know, a nice undulation, because it's a bit of a whoa. It's a bit of a crazy up and down energy, and that's because, you know, forces of darkness chip in and the forces of light chip in. That's why we have to remain grounded, my lovely gemmy gems. Right, let's have a little look. See what Tiger. Ooh. See what the Tiger has to say. Okay. You have pulled in the power of Tiger to give you a reservoir of energy to deal with current issues. Wow. Love that. Like, I love the fact that it says to deal with current issues. You know, what we've been speaking about, right? We need this power. You're in the process of acting on existing concerns and circumstances, and will now have the internal resources, willpower, courage, and diplomacy to quickly resolve them. You can also begin to embrace your own power without fear and utilize it for the benefit of both yourself and others. Your energy, intent, and actions will shine in such a way that others can learn from you, especially integrity and honesty. Tiger also awakens newfound feelings of devotion, commitment, and passion. No wonder we've got all this heart energy. It also enhances your ability to love another, whether a friend or lover, and creates newfound levels of loyalty within you and even towards you regarding your personal or professional life. Tiger reaches you to be true to your heart. Tiger teaches you to be true to your heart. What have we been saying, gems? It enhances the intensity of your feelings. See? I love how spirit pulls through. It enhances the intensity of your feelings so you can become more passionate in your life, in your relationship, and causes close to your heart. Tiger gives you the courage to follow your passion and utilize it to make more positive changes within yourself and reality. Tiger people can become leaders and activists for the greater good of all. And that's what we need, right? We need these leaders to be in heart energy and not in their head, in their ego, in their fear, in their power tripping. When the power, passion, and vitality of Tiger ignites within you, be prepared for adventure. The Traveler card, right? Be prepared for adventure, purpose, challenge, and change. Oh, wow. This card is just summing up every other card that's come out. Tiger's contrasting patterns and colours suggest the yin and yang principle. The concept that all things in life are balanced via opposites within the whole. Female, male, light, dark, negative, positive. Therefore, Tiger gives you the internal wisdom to understand the nature of duality. How interesting. How interesting. Overcome self-destructive tendencies and release feelings of self-judgment and even judgment towards others. Tiger and its beautiful coat of mixed patterns and colours teaches you to see the nature of things, people or circumstances in a more balanced and conditional way, and therefore gives you the resources to release feelings of judgment towards others while maintaining a state of balance at all times under any circumstances. These are the principles that enable you to embody the energetic qualities of yin and yang. Oh my goodness, I can't believe what is about to come up. Like, everything that I've said during this reading and every card that's come out is literally embodied in this Tiger card. Tiger helps with self-worth issues by releasing feelings of self-judgment and the need to put yourself in the struggle to work through or overcome karmic debt. That's what I'm saying about this fight or flight, or like this warrior mindset. It's almost like we put ourselves into struggle. Tiger people are quite often loyal, moral, just, decent, upright, honest, very resourceful and self-contained. My kind of people. They can be interested in the law and justice and are sometimes drawn into welfare organisations. They also make strong spiritual and shamanic healers because of their strong sensitivity to touch. They enjoy staying in good physical shape by playing various sports. They are said to work most efficiently at night and are natural clairvoyants and prophets. Bit blown away by that. Every single card and message just literally embodied in that tiger energy. Beautiful, my lovely gem stars. Right, we're going to end with an angel of light. Okay. Thank you. Commitment. Angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your vision. Okay, let's get this vision and this focus and this plan in place, and we're going to head for it, and we're going to make it so. We're going to bring it to fruition. Let every thought, word and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. Remember to ask them for help, and know when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. Your affirmation for this reading: I'm committed to my vision. I'm committed to my vision. And this is like almost like personal goals, and also on a world stage. Okay, big energies here as well, my lovely gem stars. Big energies. Okay, it's bringing me back to when I first started reading for you, and everyone was like, why? I kept getting the question, why are you just reading for gem stars? And it was like, gem stars are almost like leading the way. Okay, it's hard to explain. Almost like these energies are coming to you so that you can then, you know, set those energies in motion across the world, or almost like, I don't want to say like be an example to others, because that sounds a bit pious, but it kind of is like that energy. Kind of standing, like saying, come this way, but you've got to work, you know, you've got to do that inner work, specifically around yourself. It's like believing that you are that person, gem star. Okay, right, beautiful reading, my lovely gem stars. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you for spending your time with me, and until next time, happy birthday. And stay blessed. Namaste.